Okay, so I got this little cap off the end here. It practically fell off. I don't even know what holds it on, to tell you the truth. I guess it just sits in those. I guess it just goes right back on. I don't know. It just popped right off. We'll figure it out later. So what I'm going to do now is figure out where I can cut it, because that didn't really give me much access. There is in here a tiny little screen. There it is. Just a little tiny screen, and it's plugged up solid. I did get a couple of spares of these from my brother, so. All right, well, I got it apart. It wasn't pretty, but it's in two pieces now. So instead of reusing the chunk that I cut off of the burn chamber, it's pretty beat up. It's paper thin and warped. I'm just going to use a piece of exhaust tubing. I'll just cut it. I've got a washer. I've got a washer that fits in here pretty well that will make up for that beat up one. And I'll tack weld that in. And then I'm just going to slide it over the top and sink a couple screws in it. The other thing I have to do, this piece of screen was inside the burn chamber, and it's all but completely destroyed. I ordered a chunk of stainless screen door material. It'll be here tomorrow. I'll just cut it up and wind it up in there. I'm not sure what the purpose of this is. Maybe it acts as some sort of catalytic converter to try and get the thing hot and let it burn. I'm not sure, but we'll get that coming too. And then we're going to get this thing put together. So it's pretty clean now. It's just a little bit of dust in there. I'm just going to throw it in the bead blaster and take care of it. All right. As you can see, looks pretty good now. This piece is pretty good. Everything's all cleaned up. And this piece is going to just go just like that. Two little 1/4-20 Allen screws hold that in. And we're as good as new. We're going back together. All right, so we have all the pieces ready to go. I replicated the screen inside there with some stainless screen door material that I bought off Amazon. I just pushed this cover back on the little dots that were there and put a dab of silicone. It's not going anywhere. So let's get this thing put together. Anytime you're going to be using a gasket over and over and over again with service intervals, you can dab a little bit of anti-seize on it, and it won't stick. This is a nice fit too. It's not going anywhere. All right, moment of truth. See if it runs. Well, it took a bit to get the air bubbles out of it, but it's going. Sounds good. Let's get it up to temperature. See if it burns as hot as it used to. And we're right back where we were. That's exactly where it ran last time. See what my thermometer says. Actually running a little hotter. It was in the low 3s, now it's in the low 4s. So it actually works better? I don't know. I'm going to run it on diesel for a little bit. And then I'll mix up another batch of the soup and we'll go from there. See how long it lasts this time. But it's up and running. So I don't know about you, but I'm going to call that a win. I got 55 hours running it on waste oil. It died and made it so it can be serviced now. I actually scored another body from my brother with another burn chamber. I will probably cut it apart too and do the same thing. And then when one needs to be serviced, I'll just switch them out. And then there's no downtime at all. So, up and running. On to getting rid of more waste oil. I have 70 gallons of it. So, thank you very much for watching. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do. Have a great weekend.